1 year later, Breonna Taylor's family and Louisville residents are still saying her name. But why? I'll tell you right here on The Intellekt. Hundreds of people are lifting Breonna Taylor's name, and it warms her mother's heart. But Tamika Palmer is reminding people this is not a time to get comfortable.
Well, it wasn't a celebration. It's just like a demand for justice still, that we're still out here fighting, that it's not over. It's still a lot of work to do. Just to not lose momentum, to not forget.
Since the raid on March 13th, 2020, when Louisville police took Breonna Taylor's life, several things have happened. No-knock search warrants have been banned in the city of Louisville, but no officers have been convicted, which is why Tamika Palmer is suing LMPD for how the raid was conducted. Word has also traveled that Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend, Jamarcus Glover, was offered a shorter prison sentence if he named her as an associate of the drug crimes he's being charged with that led to the raid. It's a strategy attorney Benjamin Crump says prosecutors use to justify the killings of black people.
If you don't have the facts on your side, you attack the character of your opponent in hopes that it would distract them from paying attention to the facts. So that's why you see this playbook in George Floyd and Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown. They have to assassinate their character because they know, based on the facts, they guilty, guilty, guilty. And they're just trying to distract America. They say they are not worthy of your consideration.
The memorial has drawn support from people of many races, specifically white people who've once been prejudiced towards black people. Amanda Langford explains how Breonna Taylor's death is breaking her out of a biased way of thinking.
I just felt like I was in this white evangelical homeschool bubble, and that was my only experience. It was my experience, and I just started to kind of look and realize that there was an experience out there that I didn't realize, and it helped me to see that something doesn't have to happen to me for it to be real.
Another attendee says connecting with her black peers has helped her become a better ally.
How it deeply impacts them, daily, and how it deeply impacts their kids, and yes, it does make a difference, like having those deep relationships with people who aren't like me.
Although white people have shown more support in recent years, people of color still don't share the same American experience. Psychologist Dr. Umar Johnson believes the nation will stay this way until one factor is eliminated.
White people will talk all this progressive stuff, but are you ready to give up your white privilege? That's the question, because it is your white privilege upon which all of the ills that affect black people rest. You understand me? You'll fight against police brutality, but will you fight against your white privilege?
Until America reaches that point, the demand for police reform continues to grow. I spoke with Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, who tried to protect her before she was shot. He motivates everyone to hold police accountable so more people don't become a victim of their brutality.
Even though it may not be your situation, just like everybody else out here is, taking it upon themselves to look into it and fight for justice. I think we all should, because, we don't need this to happen to anybody else.
The road to justice doesn't always look promising, but Tamika Palmer is keeping her faith and is encouraging others to do the same.
Trust me, nobody's more discouraged than me, so keep going. We don't get nothing easy.
To Breonna Taylor, she posted every day, said, "This is my sister Breonna Taylor, her life matters."
As the demand for justice continues, Breonna Taylor's legal team is urging Kentucky's Attorney General and the U.S. Department of Justice to charge the officers who shot her. That's it on The Intellekt. Thank you for tuning in.